Yeah, that disturbed 3 of them right there. I said, hey, our house is on fire. We should probably stop what we're doing. And first of all, put our clothes on and dry off a little bit. And then probably go deal with the fire. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here today, checking out Sintopia, or at least the demo thereof, a little teaser, a little taste of Sintopia, where finally I am going to be allowed to punish people for their sins. You know, back in career day in high school, some people wanted to be doctors and some people wanted to be lawyers, and then I asked my math teacher when I was going to be able to punish him for his sins, and I had to see the counselor for a while. The vacant position of Hell's administrator. I have been building my resume specifically to get that job. After careful analysis of your mostly empty resume, yeah, no lie there, happy to announce that your profile was selected to take the reins of Hell Inc., a Heaven Co. subsidiary. We assure you that being the only applicant amongst angels does not remove anything from your merits in earning that title. Oh, I am happy to accept this. And we're right into boot camp. We've got to meet the Humus or Humus or, well, basically the humans. Visit the office and learn the basics. And we've got purgadollars here at 7,500. I don't know what 7,500 purgadollars gets me. This is Lily, by the way. She's going to be my advisor, and she looks like every girl I knew in my early 20s. In fact, no lie, I've basically got a tattoo of Lily on my back. So Humus develop on their own and go about their life depending on their life path. Influencing their life and death only happens through spell casting. Good. I'm looking forward to that. What exactly would you like me to do? You'd like me to force push. Okay. Peter's principle is dear to any office. The spell can quite literally be used to push humans as high as possible. Alright, so can I zoom in on you guys at all? Not really. If I just sort of push you like that. Oh my goodness, yes. They go flying. Okay, sorry. I'm pretty sure you're all sinners, so you probably deserved that. Okay, dying isn't that much of a big deal for them. That's kind of what they do anyway. Indeed. Okay, right-click makes things go away. Good job, game. All right, now we can zoom in a bit here. So some basic camera controls. Cool. Click on the temple, the natality beacon, and the resurrection portal. Well, which one is this? This is the resurrection portal. When I resurrect a Humu from hell, they'll end up right here. Full hopes and maybe a tiny bit of debauchery. That's like my whole life script right there. Full of hope and a tiny bit of debauchery. What are you? You're the, no, come here. No, we did that. And then you are what? Oh, hang on, Lily's got to tell me something. I totally have a tattoo of you on my back. So basically, don't get this stuff destroyed. All right, that would be an end game scenario. If this temple thing gets destroyed, we're kind of SOL on that. All right, click on this thing over here, the natality beacon. These are Humus seeds, where brand new Humus are spawned from natality every day at dawn. So, okay, every day we're going to get new people coming in. And what is this? It's invincible, I guess. This maybe can't be destroyed. I've got that to a broad degree. Check the town center, the sawmill, and the farm. Okay, lot going on over here. So over here we've got, what is this? The town center, I would assume. Yep. The epicenter of Humus activities. They'll develop it over time. Okie doke. And then a farm, which is now pristine. Looks like it's got 10 out of 10, I don't know, vitality or something. And then it's producing, I'm guessing, 600 wheat. They're going to gather food and drop it in the stockpile, and then they're going to consume their meal or die trying. So they do need to, like, eat and stuff. And then the sawmill, again, producing, I assume, some wood. Gather materials, drop them in the stockpile to build and expand. And they can also build mines and gather stones. Okay, so we're not just punishing people. We have to keep them fairly alive at the same time. What's going on over here? That looks suspiciously like a graveyard. Click on the Reaper Bus's clock. Gotcha. The sweet soul goes when they die. They'll chill here for a while until they get ferried away to hell. Oh, I like this game already. Lily, you and I are going to be real tight friends. So Steve just turned up here, and apparently Steve is, in fact, the Reaper. Okay, it has a maximum bus capacity, so if they miss the bus, they'll have to try and get in the next one. 3 out of 4 people in there. Still 3 out of 4. Okay, you're fun, Steve. I like you. You've got a bus with a Hell's Burger ad on it. Thank you. Yes, I've got that bit. No, you can go away. There we go. Reaper's loving it. Oh, this game and I are going to get along just fine. And next task is to follow Steve down to hell. So we have indeed traveled to hell. I don't know where Steve is. He's probably... Oh, there he is. He's right there. He's parking the bus. Okay, good job, Steve. Thank you. Good parking job there. I've got some money for that. I think I just got some money for that. We must reduce the sins of these naughty boys and girls. We'll punish them appropriately inside the buildings, depending on what sins they accumulated. Oh, this is like my childhood dream. So we're going to punish them. And then when we've punished them enough, they get to resurrect themselves. They get to go back to the overworld there. So check the Hell Plaza. I have already done that. Souls are delivered by the bus. Got it. Resurrection Gate. Way over here. Okay, you guys are not getting here anytime soon. I'm going to tell you that. I've got a lot of punishing to do. Layout should always finish here so the souls can go back to life. Got it. All right, so they need a path to get over here, and I just bet you we're going to be punishing them along that path. All right, let's check some people out here. So Achilles Fleetfoot. Gotcha. Every soul we resurrect with low enough sin will get awarded. So I got to kind of give them a scrub down as they're going through hell. Just punish them just enough for their sins that they're good enough to go back without being completely insane. Time to build. Cool. No, I'm going to check out Achilles first. I'd like to kind of check out Achilles here. So, hang on. Slam it into pause mode there. Every time a soul is resurrected, completes a cycle, which increases by 1. Determines the, I'm not sure what that is, money of some sort that's granted when the soul is dropped off. Okay, so this is going to be a rinse and repeat thing. Achilles is not done. Death by heart attack. Okay, that's common. In fact, technically everybody dies from a heart attack. That's literally how everybody dies, is from heart failure. The reason for that heart failure may change, but literally all humans die from, well, probably all animals die from heart failure. So what have you got? Omni-resistance. Humus can be more or less sensitive to all sins. Alters the amount of sins the Humu will generate. So does that mean he's going to generate more sin or less? I'm not... That one's a little fuzzy. Sloth resistance. Okay, alters the amount of sins the Humus regenerate. Again, more or less. I'm going to guess green good, red bad, because that's how video games work. It looks like you've got a lot of sins in greed, man. Achilles was greedy, greedy, greedy. What else you got kicking along here? Lust. Okay. That seems to be about it. Hang on. Oh, there they go. Sloth. Okay. And wrath. Okay. And you've got numbers attached to all of these. Now it's saying... Okay, let me click on this. Do a thing here. When a sin reaches... Hang on. When a sin reaches 100, yup, the Humu will permanently turn into a demon of that sin. Gotcha. Okay. So it's not that you... Well, you are wicked greedy. But it's more... We don't want these numbers to get all the way to the top at 63. So when you get to 100... Okay, then you're turning into a demon, and that's bad. Got it, I think. All right, let's get some work going on here. So build 2 Omni-Sin Doctors. So buildings. Soul Punishment. Omni-Sin Doctor. Can I see what else is going on here? Not right now. This cost me 1,000, and it's got an in and an out. All right, so again, that path. We got to get a path going over to the gate there. All right, I've done that. And then right-click makes things go away. Again, good job, game. Do you need me to build a path? I bet you do. I can't do it right now. Lily's probably going to have to pop up and tell me how to do it after I click on the Purgadollars here. So a soul road is going to go down here. So, yeah, build that to that. Okay. And then they switch the angle. I could move that around, but I don't want to. I want them to go in here. So it can't go like that, but then it can go like that. All right. And apparently they're going to split evenly between the 2 paths. So I'd have to think in the future, where do I want them to go? Okay, build more soul roads. So I got to get all the way up to the gate there. And finally, all the way to the gate. Oh, hang on. I've done it wrong there. There we go. Okay, everything's fine. So yeah, that... Oh, I haven't connected these 2. Yeah, got to make sure everything is connected properly. Okay, and then this one, make sure you go to there, to there, to there. Are you... I see that you're not working. I get that bit. I'm not sure why you're not working. Oh, no, it's just trying to tell me that these don't work either. Yeah, so get that to that, and that to that. I probably worked some other ones here. This goes into this goes into this. That should... Nope, still not very good at the road construction here. That into that. Lily, I thank you for telling me I'm done. I'm just going to double check that for you. And now we've got to hire some employees. See what they did there? Employees. Oh, I like this game. Philip Jolly, fun name. I like you. Tried the anesthetics once, never stopped. Oh, that's good. Hang on. Can we make boot camp? No. I wanted to see his thing, but you're blocking it there. So, you know, I wanna see the dude's thing. Hang on. Go back to this. Yeah, see, I can't see what that is. Okay. I will click on things, I assure you. Well, Edgar here, I can see your thing. So Edgar Fishy is a perfectionist, going to work faster. And Charles here is also a perfectionist and will work faster. I don't know... I'm sorry, I don't know what your thing is here. I can't read it under Tutorial Ninja there. Mouth breather and dad jokes critique are your little traits here. Weird experiments enthusiast. Hey, me too, man. We get along great. Back to 148 projects on Imp Starter. Oh, sure. You're in, and you can go right there. Just drop you. I just drop you in there. All right, can I just kind of check you out a little bit? I know you've got nothing to do right now, but your place looks fun. So, you're a sinner. And then, Charles, I'm going to hire you because I can't see Philip's thing, so you're going to have to live here. Okay, but we want a Hell Pet show. Wait, a what now? A Hell Pet show producing faith coins... And those power my spells, so I can go be a complete jerk to people in the overworld. Well, yes, indeed. There's a Hell Pet show right there. So it's like entertainment of some sort for the dead souls. Okay, sure. So the Omni Sin Doctor, Hell Pet show. What does it do? Souls processed here generate a small amount of faith coins. Yeah, I got that bit. Why are we entertaining these people? That doesn't seem like hell at all. But also, like, get the road going like that. Okay, now did that all link up properly? It sure did. Good job, Dave. Little attaboy, pat on the back for that one. All right, so Sadimps for punishment, Secretary Imps for administration, and Work Imps for everything else. The whole imp thing is going to get hard to say over a while, but... So I assume we need a Work Imp for this. Brian Stallone... Okay, your thing is you believe belly fat is sexy, but himself. You're complicated, aren't you, Brian? And you are workaholic. That was the other guy's thing that I couldn't see. Okay, so plus 10% work time. You're going to work longer. And your thing is agoraphobic, so you don't want to take a break. You don't want to go outside. Smokes 10 packs a day. There's no smoking inside, Greg. So that's a bit of a contradiction, isn't it? Bit of a hard challenge for you there, Greg. You're going to want to... You're gonna not want to go out for a smoke break, but you want to go out for a smoke break. Greg, I'm going to assure you, this may be hell, but there's no smoking inside. We have a designated outside smoking area for smokers. I'm hiring Greg just because I like his weirdness of he doesn't want to go out and have a break, but he desperately wants to go out and have a smoke break. So, Greg, again, no smoking in here, please. What is this? It's a hell puppet show. It's a hell puppet show. I love everything about this game so far. Oh, hang on. The thing's doing a thing. Okay, so the soul is coming in. Now, do you not go to the Sin Doctor there? You're going to enjoy a nice, No, I don't want to switch anywhere right now. I want to make this go away. Make it go away. I want to see the puppet show. You're in the way of my puppet show. It's a hell puppet show. There's little hell puppets. And they're doing... Oh, he's hitting him. He's hitting him. It's like Punch and Judy all over again. Oh, yeah, and the faith coins are packing in there. All right, no problem with the faith coins there. Yep, and a little more punching with the puppet. This is everything I need right now on a Thursday morning. Okay, what do you want me to do up here, Lily? Kill someone! Oh, thank God! Okay, I thought we were coming up here for something boring. No, you're actually just gonna have me annihilate somebody. Neat, kill 10 of them. In fact. 10 of them. You'd like somebody to be crushed by the udders of a cow, don't we all, really? Okay, strictly professional. So, how are we going to go about killing them? Can I just sort of, I don't know, kill you by clicking on you? So, you, come here. Wait, what are all your alterations here? Max life, attack speed. You have an attack speed? What are you going to be attacking? I haven't authorized that. How do I kill you? If I try to do my magic thing here and I just blow you into this building, are you dead? You don't appear to be. Are you dead, sir? No, but I've done a little bit of damage to you. I've done a little tiny bit of damage to you. What I should do is push them off the cliff. That's got to get rid of some people, right? Oh, this is just fascinating. So don't throw them off the cliff. Okay, because that's not going to count towards their death. And I don't have to do it myself. How do I am fascinated on how I'm going to make you, Joan Proudbottom, kill Grimwald here. How? Okay. Let's do something we don't normally do here. Dave's going to sit here and read things for a little bit. Well, as usual, reading has brought me no help whatsoever. It never has and it never will. I'm going to try pushing Joan into this guy. Okay, that knocked both of them over, which is great. I was kind of hoping they'd get angry at each other and start fighting each other. No, they seem to be pretty non-fussed about that. Like, big wind blew and blew us into each other. I'm sorry, you're sorry, accident on my part. Okay, Joan, I've become somewhat obsessed with you. Now, you did lose quite a bit of health doing that. So I'm going to try... no. I'm going to try doing that again, but, like, into that house. All right, Joan, how did that work out for you? You're down to 14 health out of 33. Joan, I'm not quitting until I've killed you. Can I blow other things around, like the benches and things? No, it definitely got Joan. Oh, Joan's dead. Okay, that did work out. Yeah, Joan and, I'm sorry, whoever you were, Grimwald. Oh, I didn't like you in the first place. So, that's like 2 of them dead. It's going to be a long time blowing wind around. Okay, the secret is go for height. I got this one right up into here. Dead. Immediately dead. And you're not looking too good, Sigmason. I'm not even going to try with your last name. I'm going to just call you Guacamole. So, Sigmason Guacamole here. You're next. And I'm going to try and get you... yeah, right up there. It's like playing basketball. I'm terrible at that. But you want to go for height in those things. I've heard that's the thing. Yeah, this is not exactly what I anticipated in killing people. I'd like to find more entertaining ways to kill people, and I'm sure those are available. But it's getting the job done. So you're dead. Bye. Lily, are you sure I'm supposed to be doing this? Oh, I've run out of stuff. Oh, okay. So she's going to give me like a free top up there on my magic points. Good job, because I've got a lot of killing to do. That is... Oh, ow, boy, that hurt. Yeah, Sigmundson, by the way, death by head trauma. Again, technically a heart attack. Your heart failed, but head trauma. I'm going to be issuing out a lot of head trauma right now. So head trauma for you. Very much head trauma for you. You got booted like down a football field there. Head traumas for everybody, please. Up and over the house, and you are dead. And I'm just going to try and get you in the house. Overshot it a little bit there. A little bit, but I think this is broadly getting the job done. Yep, you can go like that. Bye. Oh, right into the door. Right into the door. Okay, you, go for it. Go into the tree. And this is just one way to kill people. I'm assuming there's going to be many other ways to do this. This is the demo. This might be my game of the year. Yeah, Lily, just top me up with the faith coins here. I've got a lot of hurricanes to get going here, and I've only got the one more. If you could just spot me one, Lily, that'd be great. There we go. There we go. I've got my last one there. Just blowing them around, knocking them into walls. Humans gaze sins in many ways. If they witness other humans dying, they're going to get wrathful. See, that's kind of what I was going for. Is if I could, like, get 2 people to bump into each other, they'd get wrathful and they'd start a fight. Select a Humu and hover above each sin icon. I may have killed everyone. I'm not sure if I've got anyone left to hover over. Well, Lily says we're done with the tutorial, which is a bad sign. It means I've actually got to go do things for myself around here. I do still want to kind of hover. Oh, there are still people left alive. That's nice. Okay, so Sloth, tell me about it. Citizens generated over time. Yes, they're going to generate many things over time. Whenever a human witnesses the death, okay, so there's wrath covered right there. How about pride? builders, rangers, priests, and doctors generated over time. Whenever a building finishes being built, all of those that finish the building generate a burst of it. And builders repairing will generate pride. Envy, okay, newcomers generate it quickly due to lacking a home. I'm pretty sure I can get a handle on what lust is. Every time a Humu finishes a full night. Okay, so just sleeping generates that. Greed, gatherers, harvesters, merchants, and humans being buffed by merchants. And then gluttony, I'm sure eating. Yeah, whenever a Humu eats, it generates a tiny amount of it. But when it can't eat, it generates a burst of it. Got it. And then there's your sinometer right there. One needs to be below 42 when resurrected to grant a hero. I don't know what a hero is. Lily didn't really cover that. We're generating things. I'm not sure. I should go to hell. Many people have said that to me over my life. So you guys here, you're on kind of a long path here. I will, Bertha, I'm going to catch up with you. Sorry, did I kill you in the village? I probably did. It was a tutorial, Bertha, so do please forgive me for that. I'm going to catch up with you when you get closer to the gate. What else is going on down here? How's the Hell Puppet Show going? Nobody to entertain right at this moment. Now, here we go. We're doing some sin removal here. Being a goodie is good. You go away. I want to see all the things. This is great. So being a goodie is good. Plus 10 money there. Okay, we got some money from something. Yeah, we're just clockwork oranging this right on up. Hey, did anyone get to the gate over here? Oh, Bertha. Yeah, boy, you're moving kind of slow, huh? I just want to see what happens when you go in here. I'm assuming you're getting resurrected. Please leave personal belongings here in the dumpster. That's adorable. Bertha, what's your gig? Are you just gonna like disappear back to the overworld there, and then I can, kill you again? So you're coming in, dock A, and just kind of meandering up to the thing there. Oh, and then you get whisked away Logan's Run style. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, I assume that you're back on the overworld at that point. So just slam it into pause mode. Now that the tutorial's over, are there other things I could be building? There's the Hell Pit Show. There's the Omni Sin Doctor. Reaper Bus, no. Okay, it doesn't look like I can build any of these. Is there a research of something that I should be doing? So I have no pop-ups on those. I don't know what those are. And lights, decorations. Here we go. Bench Brutalist, Bench Classic, Bench Hellish, Trash Can Brutalist, etc., etc., etc. Okay, how much do these things cost? I've got $46.15 on the old hell money there. I've got to put down a bench or two. And it gives them somewhere to wait. I mean, it's like a really long walk to get where they're going. So I think this has got to be maybe facing that way. Does that make sense? Put that there. And then just go away and see if anyone actually uses my new bench. Oh, here we go. Heroes. Used to unlock technologies. Oh, there's my tech tree. Okay, and pay a daily tribute to capture demons. Precious resource. Okay, so resurrecting a Humus with a low sinometer, 42 or less. That's what they are. So that's my tech. All right, so I got to generate those things. So, you're a sinner. I can't stop watching this. Sinning is bad. I just can't stop watching this. Now, what does that actually do for you? Okay, so your sinometer is going down. 33, just to stop popping things up. 32, 31. Okay, so you're watching the Clockwork Orange movie there, and then you're getting less and less sinful. So you're below 42. So I would assume when you resurrect, we'll get a hero. And indeed, we've got another one in that time, too. I also see, oh, this is your work time. Got it. Work time. Oh, I must have done did I do my tutorial thing? Yeah, I've got my money and my faith coins there. Sorry, Lily, I was having way too much fun to pay attention to that. And after all of that, we're back in the overworld, and Rupert here, who is apparently in charge of technology, has to have us attend a Humus political theory course, which may be a little bit dry. So there's a scepter in a rock in front of the temple. It randomly selects a new ruler whenever there isn't one, and that guy has to go through the coronation process. And the rulers do what rulers do. Okay, Larry, you're a little fuzzy, I'm a little fuzzy. We're both a little fuzzy here. The ruler assigns life paths of the Humus and orders the construction of associated buildings. Their personality, randomly selected a correlation, dictates the assignation process. Uh-huh. I've got things pointing at me here. Hang on. What is this? Open ruler information. Okay, I would like to do that. So the king right now is Achilles. Gotcha. He's an industry mogul. So I assume he wants to, like, build buildings or something. He's going to determine the life path. Yeah, I get that. Deviants automatically get the extreme personality of their sin. Oh, neat. We've got deviants. So your priority is construction. No surprise there. You're a gatherer, so the citizens are going to be gatherers. They'll work at sawmills or mines, okay? And merchants will be prioritized there. They're going to generate greed. Obviously, we saw that before. And builders, okay, and they generate pride. What are the weaknesses here? So harvester, yep, they're going to generate greed while working, but also, gatherer, harvester. Those are two different things. And then a priest. So we're not going to have a lot of priests around here. So the effect on Humus is galvanized builders. Okay, they're going to work faster and better. Got it. Galvanized gatherers is going to work faster and better. And reinforced builders guilds. Okay, so the buildings themselves are in fact stronger. Okay, I got to read things here. What's going on over here? This is a house. Inspect the king. Creepy. I found Achilles here, and he's decked himself out with a, frankly, fantastic crown. It's very, very crown-like. Please note that Humus rulers will determine the life paths. Yep, we covered that one. And we kind of went over this a bit, Rupert. Not very well, because I'm not so good at the reading things during tutorials, but we kind of went over this a little bit. And Lily is reminding me that if I'm not crazy about the king, I can just flat out kill him. Just take him out. No problem. Just blow him into a building. I still only have that one bit of magic. I'm really hoping the tech tree thing, which is I think what we're kind of learning now, is going to get me towards more volatile spellcraft. And indeed, my first task is to kill the king. Oh, regicide, right out of the gate. Just immediate regicide. So, Achilles, I only know the one spell, and it's blowing people into buildings, and then blowing them around some more. I'm not even sure where you are anymore. Go that way. Oh, yeah, that should work out great. Oh, we just tossed you. That can't feel good, man. That can't feel good. Are you getting up again? Yeah, apparently you are. You're a sturdy guy. I bet those rocks are gonna really interfere with your path. Not quite. Let's get another good gust going on there. Missed him completely, Dave. Missed him completely. Yeah, hang on, Lily. I'm having fun with the king here. So everyone already knows that the king is dead, apparently, and everyone's just bum rushing the temple to become king. Apparently Sextus here has got an eye on this. No one is handling the realm, so nothing can be built. So think twice before chain murder rape rulers. Slam that into pause mode. I played many games in my time. I don't even know how many. Hundreds, maybe? I don't think I've ever come up with the phrase, think twice before chain murdering rulers. Yet just making a mad dash for the coronation here. I'm just letting him do his thing. So we're going to pull the scepter out of the rock. It seems like this is a pretty easy thing because we're changing kings on a daily basis here. I don't think it's that hard, man. Oh, that's not working out well for you. I can kind of see your bloomers there too, kid. There, we got a new king. Okay, so like, what's your gig? Show me. I know the ruler. Show me the thing. Ambitious explorer. Okay, I might have been able to click on that before. So lots of rangers will be appointed. Most personalities have weakness and undervalue some life paths. Sure, so it's going to be pros and cons. It's going to be pros and cons, so they'll be better at some things and worse at others. That's totally understandable. Click on the watchtower, which is somewhere way over here. Okay. Rangers are a critical part. They serve as the first line of defense. What are we fighting against? How deep is this game? I thought we were just going to comically punish people. Now I've got a whole city builder going on. So check in on the Rangers. Oh, they're all the way over here. Oh, there's a big group of them. Hi, guys. What are you doing? These resources are free to claim. Okay, do you mean the rocks here? It's probably the rocks, right? And then you're going to go off and do some things over here. Marcel Sagbelly, unfortunate name. Yeah, so they're going over and they're saying, hey, guys, we can go grab what I assume is a bunch of berries. Oh, another squad is not having as good a time. We got a fight. There's a fight going on over here somewhere. Oh, yeah, wow. Big old, like, demon hyenas or something. I killed the oh, they're wargs. Why would they not be wargs? I don't know. Like, kill them? Are you having a good time? Oh, I could probably help. I'm actually pretty decent at killing things with a gust of wind. So how about I did that for you? Does that help? And then I'm going to do it again. There you go. You're welcome. By the way, you're welcome. Don't bother to say thank you or anything like that. I think you can stop shooting. I've dealt with them all. What are you shooting at? Is there something up in the air there? Destroy the warg layer. Oh, so that's this. Okay. Am I going to have any effect on that? I mean, this is literally just wind. Wind versus rocks. Rocks pretty much win. Ah, you're kind of implying there that I might want to throw these logs at the thing. That's what I was trying to do to the villagers. Why didn't you let me do that? And that rock. See, this is what I wanted to do to the villagers. I don't really care about the warg lair. I'm all into throwing rocks at people. A few gusts of wind later, and this thing's going down pretty easily. Throw another huge log in there. Didn't quite make my target. Throw these guys into there. Okay, and then I can just kind of do gusts of wind. It just sort of blows the thing around. Keep an eye on my faith coins. Just give me a top up, Lily. Here, I'm working. Oh, and there's a reward here, too. So what do we get out of this? No, I got that bit. Several ways to get reward chests. Complete secondary objectives, or indeed kill a bunch of wargs. All that cash will come in handy. We're going back to Larry here. You know what? We're getting a little backed up over here. So I've got this, looks like pre-generated thing here. They gave me 3 doctors and the Hell Puppet Show. Wait their turn in an orderly fashion. Yeah, no kidding. We're a little backed up. Do we maybe want to build another one of these? Corruption makes souls periodically gain random sins, except when inside a building. Okay, not advised to let souls blob up in front of buildings outside of waiting lines. What exactly do you mean? Build a waiting booth and its line, and then assign a secretariat to that. Okay, so I guess if they're hanging out too much, they're going to get even more sinful. So now I've opened up the waiting line. So there to there, right? And then there into there, and then there into there, and then there into there. Is that what I wanted to do? Do we go there into there? That looks right. That looks like they're going to come in here, and then they're going to wait, and then looks like that. Is that road open? Do you have any alerts for me here? No, I know there's no employee. I got that part. You know what? Can I hire right from here? Oh, perfect. There we go. So a secretary in Joy sharpens her nails with a pencil sharpener and throws darts. Martha flirts with demons. No workplace fraternization, Martha. And Angela leads a yoga group. Okay, Angela, you're in. And I'm going to pop you right in there. Okay. Now, does this work? I feel it does. I feel I've done that correctly. So now you guys come in and you got to wait in line. You got to, like, get a ticket or something. And then my little secretary imp here is just going to tell you when it's your turn. It's called a number. Like number 7, serving number 7, number 7, number 8. I mean, it seems to me like we should be building a lot more of these things to keep up. But in the meantime, we're going to build a break room for everybody. So put a break room over there. And then imp roads are bi-directional, but they can only be taken by employees. So do I have a new road to deal with here? Yes, the imp road. One there, one there. And then, can I just sort of bring that through that road? Pretty sure that's okay. And then one into there, and one into there. Oh, but that didn't connect, so into there. Does that all seem like that's working? Yeah, that broadly seems like it's working. Build fear props. Oh, Lily. Lily. You could not ask me to do anything more fun. Fear props. A hanging cage, an impaled automaton, and a gargoyle statue. Scares surrounding souls, making them move quicker. Alright? But they demotivate imps. Okay, so we want to put this near the Humus, not near my imps as best as possible. How about we start with something very, very simple here, like a hanging cage. It's a bigger thing. How about, could we maybe rotate that here and put that, what is the problem there? Follow the advised layout. Okay, we got, oh, wow, that's a lot of them. We got to tutorial ninja this up a little bit. So that, and that. Well, that will certainly make them walk faster. Are you gonna like book it through the cages here? Show me you. What's your problem here? Hang on, no, I want to see her run through the fear things. Oh yeah, she's moving. Yeah, she don't like those at all. How's the employee break room here? Oh, this looks good. They got little magnets and post-it notes. Imp 1666. Oh, blender, microwave. Oh, somebody spilled the coffee here. Again, no smoking inside, guys. You have to take those outside. There is an employee-designated outdoor smoking area. We don't care. We just don't want it inside the building. And somebody really needs to get on the dishes. So now we need to do motivation props for the imps, and they've got a dancing Jeff. They've got these. Yes to all of these. Oh, this is everything. This is so perfect. So Dwayne's gonna go through these guys and get all motivated. He's like, oh my god, I'm so psyched to do a puppet show. I love puppets. I love puppets in hell. I'm so excited about puppets. This is like, I would assume like your fatigue or when I'm ready to go back to work. And then fear and motivation have opposite effects. Employees will be demotivated by fear and then vice versa. Got it. Now we're finally getting onto some tech here. Okay, finally getting on some tech. Unlock new powers, buildings, and spells. Okay, 3 unique passive powers, and this is where all those heroes are going to come in. Right. Do you need me to unlock something specifically? We've got the break room, and we've got the waiting booth. And does that go into impish I should probably pay attention to Lily. And indeed, tutorial ninjaing this on up, I've got to do the Soul Dispatcher first. There's my Soul Road, there's my Imp Road. Soul Dispatcher. Okay, souls that pass the criteria of an exit will lead through that exit. Okay, so I've researched that. I'm down to 2, well, right up to 3 heroes. Lily, could I just take a peek at the spells? Because I would love... Extinction Event. Extinction Event. I want it now. Now. I don't care that it's not implemented. Give me an extinction level event, please. No, we can't do that. We've got to do a soul dispatcher. All right. Separate sold according to the needs of its administrator. So to do that, we need to set up custom rules that determine where they're going to go to. Okay. Walk me through this one, Lily. Set up the fallback exit of a dispatcher. If none of the custom conditions are met, it will default by leaving by this exit. I'm going to loosely say I've got that, but I don't. So configure the fallback lane to C. Okay, so how do we go about doing that? Configure fallback lane to C. Click on the Souls Dispatcher, click on the rules, fallback lane C. Okay, so rules, C is going to be, not A, C. C is the fallback. Okay. I'm still a little fuzzy on that one, but I don't care. So, Hero's Lane, that checks the amount of corruption before letting it through. That way you only want to be sure to resurrect the ones who are actually have that below 42 sin thing. And that goes that way. So that's going to be... B is going to be... Wait a minute. Hero's Lane. Right. Hero's Lane. How do we do that? Okay, took me a second to kind of finesse my way through this. And by finesse, I mean I just clicked things. So I want this to be equal. The rule is this gate is equal to heroesable, which is not easy to say. Try it at home. Heroesable. And then I could apply that. But I could also apply this to be virtually anything else. I mean, what is that one? A saint. Oh, immune to every type of sin manipulation. I'll see about that. And now we got to loop people back in this way. So a soul road. Yeah, there. And no, that didn't go all the way through. There, like, well, like that. Does that work for you? That seems to be broadly working for you. I don't see any breaks in it there. All right, so from there they could go forward or they could go that way. Soul roads to cross each other without turning it into a crossroad. Drop a crossing there. Souls will ignore the other road while walking through it. Okay, so we're looking at a lot of, like, efficiency and logistics here. This is where it's all going to break down for me. Well, Lily popped up to remind us that sometimes when humans go to bed, they aggressively cuddle, and we should interrupt them from doing that. I'm disinclined to do that. I may say live and let live. I don't judge here. I don't judge. Why would we prevent them from having some fun? No, you're right. You're absolutely right, Lily. This is like literally your thing. You should probably be encouraging this. I've still only got the one spell, so is there something I could maybe knock into the houses, like a big tree or something, and they're like, oh my god, there's a big tree in our house. We should totally stop aggressively cuddling each other. Oh, the bells. Hang on, I get it. It's the bells. All right, aim for the bell. I can totally see. Maybe I just click on it. Can I just click on the bell and ring the bell? How about that? Nope, that's the house. I cannot get one of those bells to go off, but I might be able to set fire to this person's house. That'll wake him up. That'll get him up just fine. Yeah, that disturbed 3 of them right there. And then, hey, our house is on fire. We should probably stop what we're doing. And first of all, put our clothes on and dry off a little bit. And then probably go deal with the fire. Now, can I possibly get that fire to spread over here? Yep, totally can. Oh, that's a person. Sorry, I thought you were an ember. You're actually, like, a person who's on fire. I'm sorry, can you go... Can you set that house on fire while you're there? I feel throwing a flaming human being into a thatched roof is going to accomplish my goals, yet somehow it is not. Somehow that has not met my goals at all. There we go. There's another easy one with the torch there. Just get the torch going. Just set fire to their house. Yeah, see, they're all running out. There's like 4 of them in there. That's a party. Sorry about all that. I should have just knocked on your door, figured out how to ring the bell with the magic wind. I just don't seem to be able to grasp that one, so... there we go. I've managed to do it. I've also set your house on fire. As well. It's my first day. Just gonna walk away from the burning village that I started. Just walk away. Oh, we got a new king. Neat. I'm over here to do this. Properly fed, not sick, and spend enough time in their house uninterrupted. Wow. I sort of did set the village on fire. That's going to interrupt many, many things that you just listed there. Those that did contribute get lustier. Yes, I imagine they do. Particularly the people whose houses were not on fire. And Dwayne here has gotten better at his job, so he would like a bit of a raise, and we can select a new trait. Okay, how do I... Yes, I want to level you up. Yes. So, new traits. Athletic, okay. Or fan of the administrator, try harder. So you're gonna gain... Well, I'm gonna gain a faith point when going on break, and a plus 5% chance of a soft failure. No wage increase this level, so he won't care if I give him a raise. He's like, I totally leveled up. Wait, I forgot I leveled up. Why would I want a raise? But you're gonna work a little slower. What was the first one? That was pretty good. Just movement speed. Why don't you just have movement speed? And Lily had a quick note about upkeep, so this is all the wages and constructions and all of that. So right now, I'm in good shape. We're making far more than we actually need. Let's give you a bit of an opportunity to explore something that I didn't actually read, but gain heroes. Okay, so that should be fairly easy. We haven't had a big problem doing that. Yeah, no trouble at all. 8 heroes, no problem, and Lily is very, very pleased with what we're doing, and more importantly, so is the chairman, who is in fact pleased with what we're doing. 749 sins punished. I'm having a great first day. Now, I think in this demo, there is a little challenge mode after this where they can kind of take the training wheels off and let's just sort of poke around, but I'm going to call it a day there. We've had a look at a little tutorial of Sintopia here. I love everything this game is doing, but do please let me know in the comments what you thought of this. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours. We'll see you next time. But maybe we close the door during a zombie apocalypse, Cinnamon, huh? It's just basic security technique. If the door is closed, Cinnamon, the zombies are going to have to work harder to get in. What you've done is put up a big sign on the top of your roof here that says, hey, zombies, this way for food. All right, is there an actual fire, or are you just telling me that fire is a thing that exists? Because I'm very familiar with that. Fire loves me, and it wants to be near me at all times. And I'm pretty sure they're trying to beat him to death with a baguette, which is less effective than you might commonly think it would be. I have created epic fruitcake. Those words have never been uttered in the entirety of human history. That sentence has never come together. I have made epic fruitcake.